Hi friends, it's Julia. I'm here to share my collective finale. Last year in January, there were a couple of girls or a couple of women on YouTube that were doing a collective. They were taking a single collection and working on it or working through it until it was gone, or they were using a different collection of products every month to create. I curated a ginormous collection from a Jen Hadfield line and a pink Paislee line. The pink Paislee was Auburn Lane, and then the Jen Hadfield was Heart of Home. So between those two, I had numerous embellishments. I had a paper pad for each collection. So I pulled the paper pads apart, pulled half of each one into this whole process. I was going to try and use the entire paper pad, but I was getting kind of tired of looking at the same paper, so I decided I'm only going to use half of it. And then I opened up all the embellishment kits as well as some additional things that I had thrown in as well. So let me show you. Let's start with the layouts that I created. I have kept them all in a Felicity Jane box. These are amazing. The amount of things that you can store in them. So let me pull these out and I will show you. I don't even know the total count of how many I got completed for the month. So, or for the entire year. Let me flip them over and we will start with the last and work our way forward, or the first and work our way forward. So this was a simple layout done with a page map sketch, and it's just titled Hello. And it's both my boys when they came for a visit to my house and they were just hanging out. My older son here is changing a diaper, and my younger son here is just messing around on the computer sitting at the kitchen table. Nothing fancy, nothing dramatic. I don't need a lot of journaling on here. These are just those random photos that you have that I cut down each one to a 3x4 and put it on a card or a piece of paper in the background to mat it with used washi tape and different embellishments that I had in the kit. So I'm pretty pleased with how this one turned out. This one is titled Blessed, and it is also a page map sketch from February of 2020. And you can see, again, just a simple photo of my husband and my youngest granddaughter, Ellie. And I've used the different bits and pieces from the collection as well as bits and pieces that I have added in. This isn't anything fancy or no need for a, you know, a major degree in design. These are simple layouts with the sketches, page maps. This one is from, let's see what I have here, from a Sketch Sunday from February 9th, 2020, Christie's Beautiful Life Series 4, Day 9, and I lifted Moira O'Reilly, and I think that was the nature of the sketch. Don't you love it when I do something like that? It called for 2 photos, I think, the way that she did it, but I took the background, all the border strips here in the original background, and did my own thing. With this one, you can see it's got tons of different paper strips, washi tapes, you name it. They're all in the background, back behind here. And I have a ton of them. I have wood veneer, I have bits and pieces, ephemera bits, I have the year here, and just Home, My Heart is Full is my title. These were on one of the pattern paper pages, and I just fussy cut those houses. This was a 6x8 page here in the background with a giant tree on it, and I just added it in. And because this geographic paper here in the background was not my favorite, I just used it to border this floral paper. It does feel a little bit busy, and I'm okay with that. I'm not worried about it. This one is one, and I don't have a note on here where the sketch is from, but I'm sure it was probably from a sketch. It could have been, or it could have been something that I came up with on my own. So you can see lots of different embellishments. The title is Hello Jaeger. That's the dog's name, Jaeger. And you can see lots of just little embellishment bits and pieces, tags, another of those 6x8 sheets, scraps of paper. This was not my favorite paper, but I did like this brown, and I thought if I could use it as a transition between this paper and this paper, it would satisfy me. And so it worked, because it's not the white and the black pull together, because the dog is black. He's got a little bit of white fur. There is some white to the overall background, especially in this paper, and so pulling that together with this paper worked. So here we go. This is Home Sweet Home, Happy Day. Here I've used just a sticker that says Home Sweet Home, just tucked it in up there. Used some different bits and pieces up here. Made some tab shapes on those 6x8 papers here and here. Used an embellishment sticker, an adhesive sticker here, and yeah, those two. Here's a puffy sticker over here. I have that tag, lots of layered embellishment, and I had that gold leafy, viney type ribbon in that I had added in. Lots of bling and things. And these old photo corners or photo tabs, what do you call them? Photo anchors. Yeah, I've had those in my stash forever, and I love that I was able to use them. And you can see black paper with the floral paper in it to close this paper in and keep it from running off the page. Have I said before that that makes me crazy? I know, I'm a little bit Looney Tunes when it comes to that. This is a 2-page layout. You can see I have this floral paper down here at the bottom, and I love that I was able to do this and put the word puzzle down there. You can see it kind of reflective. It's mixed in. When you're looking at it, you can see it, but it's Family Puzzle Time. Yeah, is the title, and I love how that blends into the background, and you can see we're just working on a puzzle in those photos. You can see lots of fussy cut embellishments and pattern paper that I have punched out. Splatters with a stamp. Yeah, I'd had that stamp forever and finally used it on this layout. I love, love, love how this came together. And you can see more fussy cut flower bits and pieces and embellishment pieces. Puffy stickers, random stickers, lots of bling. This one is a single page. It feels heavy because it's got a lot of paper on it. And I don't have a sketch listed here, but I'm almost going to bet it was probably a page map sketch. This houndstooth pattern is very busy, so I closed it in with a piece of craft cardstock. But this is not my favorite paper. Again, that black and white is not my favorite. So I put this old newsprint on it, and then I used squares of paper to give me the background that I wanted. I bordered my photo with this floral paper with blue in it because I'm wearing such a blue top in. The other colors match perfectly around the page. That blue was just a little homage to my top there. Yeah. I know. Yeah, you can see that's a big wood veneer piece. Another little label sticker up here. I use brads, I use bling, lots of random stickers, vellum stickers, etc. and just place them all around. This one is from Scrap Our Stash from April the 15th. Either April of 2015 or April the 15th of 2020. I don't know. I just have Scrap Our Stash 415 is where this sketch originated from. And you can see I love this pink background paper. The white paper was not my favorite, but I also needed something to bridge the paper for the sketch, as well as bridge this pink paper and this black paper. I know, I follow sketches and it doesn't always make sense when I'm laying stuff out, but when I get to the completed project, I love it. You can see lots of bling and stuff. Lots of butterflies. I hand stitched around here. More popped up stickers here. Every day is a beautiful day. Enjoy each and every moment. Love always. There's a ticket ephemera bit there. Yeah, and a little wood rimmed button down there, or a wooden button. Yeah, this is a single. This is from Allison Davis Scrapbook Generation, a one-page sketch, volume 1. So this actually was a sketch out of one of my own books, and you can see this one. I have 3 layers here. This black and white paper is definitely not my favorite, and it wasn't part of the collection, but I needed something to pull everything together, and so that was it. I have this green here, and then this pinkish color here. Then I used a black piece here to rim just the top, the left, and the bottom edge of the photo, and then there's no matting behind this one. And you can see I was able to use this arrow piece with verbiage on it to go around the photo to corral it all in. A big embellishment cluster down here. There were quite a few food themed pieces in the collection, and so this one, honey and heart, the cup, the cutting board, and then yeah, I put a house in, I put a brad in to bring that yellow color because of the hummus in the photo here, and the yellows here. I felt like I needed another yellow, so I have 3 of that. I fussy cut that house out, have these vellum floral pieces around here, and I actually cut those apart to extend them down. These are actually 2 pieces of washi tape here. Looking at these, I love how these, and I showed you I stitched all the way around the entire layout. So this is another one that has stitching on it. I was in a stitching mood, I guess, that when I was doing these. This is also from Allison Davis Scrapbook Generations Volume 1, one-page sketches. So yeah, I love this one. The only thing that makes me feel even remotely hinky about it is this floral and busy image goes all the way to the edge. But I think because I used the floral, the pattern paper on top of that here and here, and then double matted and put a solid mat around the photo, I think it kind of corrals everything back in again. I could still stand to go around the edge with a gold paint pen and call it good. There is stitching on this one as well, and you can see it comes out here, 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 and here. So it's not a great amount of stitching. Fussy cut floral arrangement with some puffy stickers added in, a label here, puffy sticker here. This just says hello you, and this says happy with some floral bits and pieces tucked in and around. Another fussy cut image down here, butterflies and puffy stickers. Yeah, so I'm liking how that turned out as well. This one is from Allison Davis Scrapbook Generations Volume 1, one-page sketches. So you can see this one was a piece of paper that already had the frame built in, the dark color here, and then the lighter frame, the darker wood grain in the center, and then the lighter wood grain on the edge for the frame. I punched out tons of circles to go all the way around from the leftover bits and pieces of paper, and made that be my title. I had these wood veneer pieces that were round that played into that circle element going around, and then these are actually border strips here on the side, leftover bits and pieces from the paper pad. I put congrats, and it's 7th grade award ceremony. So you can see my granddaughter got a handful of awards, and that's what this was. And I just put random embellishments around. There's dimensional stickers, there's brads, there's sequins, there's bling, there's another wood button, a wood tag that says happy day, more stickers, more buttons, more brads. And you can see, I like how this turned out because these award certificates had this pinkish purple. I went into my pink alphabets, and I love doing this. I love pulling out all these different tiles, alphabet tiles that I have, and creating a title in all different colors of pink to purple purplish pink in those, because the embellishments around, I pulled in the pinks here and here, and that color grayish blue is almost has a lavender tint to it. So I pulled in other things around the edges as well. This one is from Scrapbook Generations, Allison Davis, Volume 1, one-page sketches. This has 3 photos, and it's got Love Your Smile. I put a cluster here, and then a cluster down here. This is just a wood grain paper. Then I took that pink plaid and cut it down and put it as the base for my photos. Then I used some border strips down here, and then layered up embellishments down here, as well as here and here. And this is just documenting my granddaughter losing her 2 front teeth. Got to give you a close-up of that grin. And I had that photo in a 5x7 size, and these are 2 4x4s. This one also Scrapbook Generation Volume 1, one-page sketches. And you can see I use more of the border strips here along the page. And what I did primarily, you know, at the top of a pattern paper, you have that border strip where the hole is at. Well, these are the pieces like on either side of that hole from paper pads. And you can see I did a bunch on either side. Did 1, 2 primary clusters, and this little cluster up here. And it says, hello home, my favorite place to be. And it's just me in my scrapbook room. And you can see I used the 2 different alphabet fonts. I clustered up some there with some die cut pieces, as well as some fussy cut pieces. Used that chipboard sticker there. More bits and pieces down here. Put the year on there. And then more embellishments here. And I love how that turned out. One of my favorite layouts, I think. This one is from, again, Scrapbook Generations, one-page sketches, Volume 1. So you can see, very busy paper, but my goodness, what would you do to corral that in other than add a different color piece, like a solid cardstock around it? I didn't go there. For whatever reason, I just didn't. I put a pocket page card here. I didn't even back the photo at all. I didn't put a mat on there. My title is Dinner with My Bestie, and that is one of the alphabets that I pulled in to this kit. I don't think it was originally there. I pulled it in at a later date. And you can see I did a huge embellishment cluster down here with chipboard and brad and die cuts and bling. Yeah. Dimensional stickers, you name it, and I put it on there, I think. And this is the final one. This is my 2 besties, my best friend Joey, and then our best friend Cece. So the 3 of us we pal around together occasionally. This is from Scrapbook Generations, one-page sketches, Volume 1. Again, another busy background paper. It is dark color, but it has a white stitch floral image all over it. And I did not mat the photos. I didn't do anything. I just left it. This one I don't feel like it's just everything's going to fall off the page like I do with some of them. I did not feel the need to border this with anything, but I added a ton of embellishments around the cluster to kind of pull it all in. So you can see, starting up here at the top with my tribe, I have lots of teeny embellishments, chipboard, brads, stickers, more brads, more stickers, dimensional stickers. That was from one of the frame pieces, is wood veneer. More stickers, washi tape, and more stickers and brads. I added a ton of ephemera around the photos to pull everything in and hold it in the center of this busy background paper. So that's it. That's what I created. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 layouts with my collective kit, which isn't the best. I could have made a ton more, but it's not the worst either. So these 16 layouts are going to go into my completed layout bin. I am going to leave my kit together, and I'm going to continue to work through it, I think, in the coming year. I hope to get more than 16 done in this next year. But, you know, if you look at it, I did more than one a month. I know, right? Yeah, I'm justifying. But anywho, so I will keep this kit together and I will continue to work through it monthly. This one I haven't worked in probably 5 or 6 months. I haven't touched my kit. So, you know, it's been put away long enough that it will feel fresh to me again. Let me show you what I have left of it. Or you know what, better yet, let me come back with a second video showing you what I have left and what I'm going to start the new year with, and if I have to pull anything else into it to beef it up or change it up a little bit, I'll let you know at that point. So I will see you guys on the next video. Have a great day, everyone. Bye bye.